Entering the 2015 season as a 19-year-old, Patrick Crips capped off a breakout season by winning the John Nicholls Medal, becoming the second youngest player to do so in club history. Crips finished the evening's count on 68 votes, narrowly ahead of captain Mark Murphy on 67 votes and defender Zach Toohey on 64 votes. The award came on the back of Crips finishing runner-up in the NAB AFL Rising Star Award. In just his second season of AFL football, he finished the home and away season ranked 8th overall in the league for contested possessions with an average of 13.7 per game. Carlton's then head of football, Andrew McKay, said it was well documented that in the off-season he went away and hired his own running coach and returned at the end of the pre-season fitter, stronger, and with the kind of attitude that we just knew he would be in for a big year. The way Patrick has gone about it and the leadership he has shown along the way makes him a real role model to other young players in the team. We know he has a big future and we look forward to him wearing the navy blue jumper for a long time to come. In 2016, it was Carlton defender Sam Docherty who capped off a stellar season, taking home his first John Nicholls Medal. The 22-year-old finished on 179 votes, narrowly ahead of fellow defender Cade Simpson on 169 votes, and young gun Patrick Crips on 168 votes. One of Carlton's most consistent players in the season, Docherty was also presented with the Blues Coterie Most Improved Award. Across 22 games, Docherty averaged 26 disposals, 8 marks and 5 rebound 50s. Growing up a Blues supporter, Docherty arrived at Carlton at the end of 2013 from the Brisbane Lions in exchange for pick number 33. The defender was nominated by his peers to join the club's leadership group in 2016. Senior coach Brendan Bolton said at the time that it was a fitting reward for Docherty's outstanding season. Sam has been outstanding for us this year and is a very deserving winner of the John Nicholls Medal. He is a really intelligent footballer and has learnt to become almost an extension of the coaching panel out on the field this year. He has a clear hunger and drive to continually develop with every game he plays. Sam also consistently sets a high level of leadership and professionalism at our club. At only 22 years of age, we are confident Sam will have a long and bright future at the Blues. In 2017, it was Carlton captain Mark Murphy who was rewarded for his outstanding form, taking home his second John Nicholls Medal. The 30-year-old finished the evening's count on 174 votes, edging out defender Sam Docherty on 169 votes and ruckman Matthew Cruiser on 164 votes. Murphy and Docherty also shared the fan-voted Hyundai MVP award after both receiving 314 votes. The midfielder averaged 30 disposals, 10 contested possessions, 5 clearances and 4 tackles a game. Murphy had previously won the award in 2011. He was one of 7 Blues to play every game in 2017. He led the club for disposals, contested possessions, score involvements and inside 50s. He also finished 9th in the competition for effective possessions. Senior coach Brendan Bolton said at the time it was a well-deserved accolade for the hard-working skipper. Mark once again led from the front in 2017 and is a deserving winner of his second John Nicholls Medal. As captain, Mark sets an outstanding example to his teammates. The way he has continued to develop as a leader whilst actively engaging in a new football program over the last 2 seasons shows his enormous character, and he has played an integral role in ensuring players and coaches are aligned at all times. His ability to guide and mentor our younger players whilst performing at a consistently high level is a credit to him and demonstrates his commitment to driving values and standards on and off the field. 2018 is often looked at as a dark year for the Carlton Football Club after only 2 wins. However, on the night of the John Nicholls Medal, history was made as Patrick Crips was named joint captain of the club with Sam Docherty. Star midfielder Patrick Crips claimed his second John Nicholls Medal. Capping off a career best season, the then 23-year-old finished the evening's best and fairest count as the clear winner on 166 votes, 48 ahead of Cade Simpson on 108 votes, and Blues brothers Ed and Charlie Curnow, who tied in 3rd place on 98 votes each. A shining light for the Blues, the midfield bull led the side for disposals with 29.6 per game, tackles with 6.3 per game, inside 50s 3.9 per game. He also led the competition for contested possessions with 17.6 per game. Quickly stamping himself as one of the premier midfielders across the competition, Crips also earned his first All-Australian selection. placed second in both the AFL Players Association and AFL Coaches Association awards, and broke the contested possessions record for a home and away season. In 2019, co-captain Patrick Crips made John Nicholls Medal history, becoming the club's youngest three-time best and fairest winner after an outstanding 2019 season. The vote count went down to the wire, as Crips, on 143 votes, narrowly edged out runner-up Ed Curnow on 138 votes, and third-placed Lockie Plowman on 134 votes. Crips flourished in his first season as co-captain, and then joined Carlton greats Craig Bradley, Stephen Kernahan, Chris Judd, Brett Ratton, and John James as three-time winners of the John Nicholls Medal. At 24 years of age, Crips surpassed John Nicholls as the youngest Blue to be named as Carlton's best and fairest on 3 different occasions. John Nicholls was 26 when he did it. The midfield Bull averaged 28 disposals, 17 contested possessions, 9 clearances and 6 tackles per game, while also kicking 13 goals in the season. He imposed himself as one of the premier players in the competition in season 2019, earning his second successive All-Australian selection, while also being voted by his peers as the AFL Players Association MVP for the first time. Carlton senior coach David Teague said the club was thrilled to see Crips take his game to a new level in season 2019. Cripper is exceptional. To have won 3 John Nicholls medals at just 24 is amazing. He is just such a competitor who works tirelessly to get his job done week in and week out. He sets the standards for our group and works to get the best out of not only himself, but the whole group. It's exciting for us to think that he has only just played 100 games. In a year affected by lockdowns, Carlton defender Jacob Weitering was awarded his first John Nicholls Medal in 2020, adding yet another significant chapter to his remarkable rise. After the club's Night of Nights was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Weitering took home the honour in front of his teammates and coaches at Icon Park. The 23-year-old finished the Blues' 2020 best and fairest count on 137 votes, ahead of young gun Sam Walsh on 126 votes and the ever-reliable Ed Curnow on 103 votes. Adding an exclamation mark to a career best season, Weitering claimed the club's highest individual honour with the achievement complementing his maiden selection in the 40-man All-Australian squad and third appearance in the AFL Players Association's 22 under-22 side. In a year where he committed his future to the club until the end of 2025, Weitering was also the recipient of the Bill Lanyon Inner Blue Ruthless Award. It was a well-deserved accolade for Weitering after a 2020 campaign that began by keeping his opponents goalless in 4 of his first 6 games and ended him ranked inside the top 2 in the league for contested defensive one-on-ones. After being promoted to the club's leadership group for the first time, Weitering proved to be an integral member of the Navy Blues, setting up Carlton's attack while averaging 11 disposals, 3 marks and 5 intercept possessions across 17 appearances in his 4th season at the club. Carlton coach David Teague was full of praise for Weitering and said the honour was much deserved recognition for the 23-year-old. Last year we asked Jacob to take the next step as a key defender and a leader. He not only welcomed that responsibility, he thrived. What is great about Jacob is how much he cares about making us a better football club. He pushes himself to compete and beat his opponents. He pushes his teammates to be better, leading from the front with his work ethic and his actions. He is now reaping the rewards of his hard work, as we've seen. And as a football club, we couldn't be prouder to have Jacob crowned our 2020 John Nicholls Medalist. A young superstar in Sam Walsh was awarded the John Nicholls Medal in 2021. Polling 183 votes, the midfielder was announced as the club's best and fairest winner after finishing just 11 votes clear of reigning club champion Jacob Weitering on 172 votes and the season's Coleman medalist Harry Mackay on 118 votes in a virtual event due to lockdown restrictions. By polling 183 votes, Walsh posted the highest official tally since this particular voting system was introduced for the 2016 season. With his triumph, Walsh became the 4th youngest winner of the John Nicholls Medal. At 21 years and 3 months, Walsh settled in behind John Nicholls in 1959, Patrick Crips in 2015, and Jeff Southby in 1971. Featuring in every game in 2021 and notching up his 50th match in round 12, Walsh dominated on the wing with just shy of a 30 disposal average and 12 goals, proving his unmatched impact and influence among the navy blue outfit as he ranked number 1 at the club for tackles, uncontested possessions and score involvements. Following his second place finish in 2020, the 21-year-old took out the top honour in addition to receiving the Bill Lanyon Inner Blue Ruthless Award. Walsh also claimed the Carltonians' William A. Cook Trophy after the club's longest-serving and premier matchday coterie voted him as the Blues' best and fairest for the second year running. Walsh's award-laden evening came as no surprise, with the Young Guns' 2021 season affording him 30 Brownlow votes, with a 4th-placed finish in the league's esteemed vote count, a 6th-place finish in the AFL Coaches Association Champion Player of the Year, his first All-Australian Blazer, and his 3rd consecutive call-up, as well as being made captain of the AFL Players Association 22 under-22 side. Carlton head of football Brad Lloyd acknowledged the significance of the accolade for Walsh, who was destined to enter the club's best and fairest ranks. When Sam was drafted to our football club in 2018, he was determined to succeed and make an impact in the navy blue, and tonight serves as recognition for doing just that. What he has achieved in his career to date is extraordinary, and becoming a John Nicholls Medalist marks another very special moment for him, which we and the whole Carlton family should be extremely proud of. While he is an undeniable talent, it has been extremely rewarding for our entire football club to see him continue to progress over the course of the last 3 years and enjoy another prolific season. He has worked unbelievably hard to become the player that he is, and after getting extremely close last year, we are thrilled that Sam has duly been recognised tonight. In 2022, Carlton captain Patrick Crips won his 4th John Nicholls Medal to pair with the year's Brownlow Medal, edging ever closer to rewriting Blues history. Crips polled 181 votes to narrowly edge clear of popular defender Sam Docherty with 173 votes and midfield gun Sam Walsh with 163 votes in a thrilling count, adding yet another individual honour to his growing list of accolades. In doing so, Crips became just the 3rd player in Carlton history to win the best and fairest on 4 or more occasions. Blues skipper equaled fellow legend Bruce Doull. The honour came after Crips averaged 28.1 disposals, 15.3 contested possessions, 7.8 clearances and 5 tackles per game in 2022. He also kicked a career-best 20 goals from 21 matches, helping him add to the best and fairest he won in 2015, 2018 and 2019. Senior coach Michael Voss was full of praise for the skipper. Only 2 other players have done what Patrick has in the 158 years of our football club. That tells you a lot about the legacy he is building at Carlton. The biggest part of his legacy, though, is what most people don't see. The work he does as a leader to set standards and drive those standards to ultimately have us in a position to be successful over the coming years. That is infectious across the entire football club. Patrick is incredibly driven to see us succeed, and while it's not individual awards that motivate him, to be a 4-time John Nicholls Medalist, equaling one of the all-time greats in Bruce Doull, that is an achievement that deserves to be celebrated. Every Carlton person is proud of our skipper. Jacob Weitering's outstanding 2023 was acknowledged when he won his 2nd John Nicholls Medal. Following on from his 2020 triumph, the season was another trademark one for the key defender, who was named in the All-Australian squad for the 4th consecutive year. Weitering polled 210 votes to secure his 2nd John Nicholls Medal, narrowly edging out fellow defender Nick Newman on 193 votes and superstar forward Charlie Curnow with 174 votes. It came after a season in which Weitering led the competition for marks, intercept possessions and intercept marks, earning him selection in the extended All-Australian squad for the 4th successive year. However, he was still without an All-Australian blazer. It wasn't just what the co-vice captain produced on his own accord that held him in such high esteem at Carlton, but also what he has been able to do to make his teammates, in particular his fellow defenders, the best version of what they can possibly be. Senior coach Michael Voss singled out Weitering's capacity to make resilience a badge of honour for the football club in a year typified by the Blues' ability to never back down. Fellow defender Mitch McGovern said, "He's got a wise head, even though he's a lot younger than me. He's awesome. He's had another super year this year. I keep harping on him that he needs to get a media profile or a PR team to get himself out there a bit more, because he'd be an All-Australian if he did. It's been awesome to play alongside him." Brodie Kemp reflected, "I've said it a lot in a few media pieces. He's been super for me. His game day leadership, his off-field leadership, and his willingness to help me out and improve my game has been awesome. Alex Cincotta said that playing together this year, I feel like I've gotten close with Weiters. He's been a massive support to me, and he himself has had a massive year. He's so reliable down there as the last man in defence. He drives some good standards and some hard standards, but that's what you need to do to be a good football team. Thanks for watching. Go Blues.